What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the Saving Men's Lives Network, where all men and boys are welcome and our issues are treated with the respect that they deserve, where excellence is our goal. A place to remind you that you are loved, that you do have intrinsic value, and to suggest that you do yourself no harm. Quick video for you guys today, something that I was thinking about. 5 great reasons that you should get fit. We all understand the value of living a fit lifestyle and all the perks that come along with it. But I wanted to spell out a couple because I know a lot of you guys are struggling with your weight. For some of you guys, if you're like me, growing up, I was a very skinny guy, tall, long limbs, very lean. Didn't matter what I ate. Just couldn't seem to put weight on. And what little weight I could put on never stayed for long until I got into the military. Uncle Sam took care of that problem for me. For you other guys, you're having a hard time keeping the weight off. You can't even walk past a restaurant without putting on pounds. It's crazy, and it's been a lifelong struggle for you. But I'm coming before you today to encourage you to not give up, to not quit on yourself. I'll give you 5 good reasons why you should make this a priority. Number 1, you'll look better. Looking in the mirror and loving who you see looking back at you is a feeling that really defies description. It's hard to explain to people what it feels like to get up in the morning, take a shower, and right before you towel off, to enjoy what you see after all the hard work you put in. Which leads to number 2, you'll feel better. The power of knowing you accomplished something. The power of knowing that you used to not like what you saw, but now you're starting to feel better about yourself because, hey, I did it. Or at the very least, I'm in the process of. I don't look like my before picture. And I might not yet be the after picture. But man, the journey is going great. I got to keep this going. Number 3, you'll exude confidence. Now, we've heard it a million times before. Women love a confident man. But it's not just that, though. Men love to be around, work with. And for those of you guys in positions of authority at your jobs or at your businesses, people love to be under the tutelage and the leadership of a man who exudes confidence. A confident man has people who have no problem following his lead. So it's not just for the ladies, but your fellow man will respect you. And when your fellow men respect you, it's a lot less guys trying you. Does that make sense? When you exude confidence, gentlemen, confidence comes from achievement. Confidence comes from having something on your resume that you put the time and effort in to make manifest. Arrogance is what happens when you're confident for no good reason. It's the NutraSweet version of confidence, being arrogant. And the arrogant are always humbled in the most embarrassing of ways. So don't let that be you. Number 4, the sense of accomplishment has a way of transcending into other avenues of your life. Think about it. If you've been struggling with your weight, either the skinny side or the overweight side your whole life, and now there's rippling muscle where skinny arms used to be. There's 6-pack abs where a beer belly used to be. The accomplishment that comes from looking in the mirror and seeing the brand new you that you built 1 rep at a time, 1 salad and protein shake at a time, is going to transcend into other aspects of your life. You might say to yourself, hey, if I did that, maybe I can quit smoking. Maybe I can quit drinking. Maybe I can quit gambling. Maybe I can ask my boss for a raise. And if he says no, okay, Maybe I can start my own business I've been sitting on as an idea in the back of my head for the past 2, 3, 5, 10, 12 years. Now's the time. I accomplished this, I can accomplish other things. I no longer need to be thirsty around women because now they're coming up to me, taking all the pressure off, taking all the stress off because they're showing me choosing signals as to me having a cold approach for those of you guys still doing that. The accomplishment that comes from knowing I can do something that I once thought impossible is a power most guys who lack the self-discipline and the perseverance will never know. And number 5, last but not least, my personal favorite, people will treat you better. Now listen, I know we're supposed to live in this Candyland excuse of a world where everybody's treated exactly the same. We're all given a fair shot and a fair shake. But the truth of the matter is, attractive people have it better in this world because attractive people are much more fun to look at. This is male or female, young or old. We understand that advertising agencies, before the woke apocalypse we're now living through, would always try its best to get the most attractive people they could, the cutest kids, the most attractive teenagers and full-grown adults into their advertisement because they wanted you to buy these products. All of the data, all the statistics show that people are much more comfortable buying a product that has an attractive face attached to said product through the advertising campaign than they would for someone who isn't. It's only recently in this realm of woke nonsense that we've got overweight women in skincare commercials like Dove and their campaign of body so-called positivity. Meanwhile, there's not one man in the entire advertisement. Interesting how that works. So with that said, people will treat you better because they see, hey, this guy, number one, fought his way through a mentally imposed blockage and accomplished the goal. Look at him now. Wow. Check him out. He was a fat dude. Now he's swole. He was a skinny dude. Now he's swole. People will respect that. They might have had funny names for you back in the day when you were still a skinny guy or a fat dude, but those don't apply anymore because rippling muscle exists where that other physique used to. Not to mention, guys respect a guy they can look up to because, hey, you conquered your health challenge. You can be an inspiration for that guy to go and do it too. And we as men should help our brother achieve their goals if it's within our resources and within our capacity to do so. People treat you better because they know that you can stick to a goal and accomplish it. That's a man we can count on. This is a man who we can trust responsibility to. Hell, you might get treated better at the job as a result for those of you guys who work in a space where they've known you for the longest time and now all of a sudden you're eating better, you're more disciplined, you're more focused. I want to see you win, fellas. And I understand. Some of you guys are shooting bad right now financially. This economy is crazy. We're in the middle of a recession. Gas is high as hell. Some of you guys are under age 18 and legally you can't go into a commercial gym like Planet Fitness or 24 Hour, a place like that because of the insurance. And they have liability if you get in there and get hurt. I understand that. And I'm sensitive to that because when I was a kid, it was the same deal. I wasn't on any of the sports teams in my high school. Those guys who wrestled, played football, basketball, had access to the weight room. Those of us who were on the team could not. So plan B for you guys who either are too young to join a commercial gym or perhaps aren't on a team at your high school, or for you guys who are fully grown but maybe money's tight right now, you can't afford a gym membership because you need to put that money elsewhere. I got you. You have calisthenics, aka body weight exercises at your disposal. They're free of charge. You can do them anywhere. You can bust out as many reps as you want to. You'll never need a spotter. You can do them any way you want. And for those of you guys who have the benefit of living near a children's play park, those are your pull-up bars right there, the monkey bars. You can do dips. You can do all sorts of things, and you're outside getting some vitamin D for good measure. Some of you guys might even use what I use. It's called the TRX. YouTube has a million different videos on how to use TRX as a full body workout. And again, no spotter, all body weight. You can use it indoors, outdoors, tie it to a tree, tie it to the monkey bars, whatever the case may be. But the point I want to make is you need to start today for two reasons. One, because you've waited long enough. And two, tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. Start today because you've got today. Put the time in. Make it worth your while. Transform yourself into the guy you've always known you could be. Look at that mirror and see the guy you've always wanted looking back at you. For the people who've always had your back, they're going to cheer with you as you celebrate this milestone. As you start gaining more and more muscle mass, as you start losing more and more body fat, the people who've always loved you and had your back are going to high five and celebrate you and big you up and cheer you on as you reach those goals you've always had. And for the folks who always had nothing but jokes for you, who did nothing but ridicule you, the girls who curved you because you were too fat or you were too skinny, or whatever the case may be, when you accomplish these goals, you set yourself on a path to accomplish. When you get out here and you make yourself into the man you always knew you could be, the mental picture you've always had in your mind now reflects your reflection and the way your clothes now fit. You get to say, hey, you know what? You had all that to say about me, but look at me now. And at that point, you can decide who of those people you want to still be in your life. As always, fellas, I want to see you win. I want your blood pressure to go down. I want your body fat percentage to go down. I want you to, for those of you guys who might be pre-diabetic, I want you to pull yourselves back from the brink to prevent yourself from a whole host of obesity-related problems. And for those of you guys who are skinny fat, meaning, you're not a big guy, but you're carrying around a little bit too much body fat on your midsection, I want you guys to be mindful that visceral fat, which lives deep down into the belly, causes a whole host of very, very preventable health issues as well. We can do it, fellas. We can do it. But we got to be disciplined. We got to be mindful of what we put in our mouths, because that's where it all starts. And when you put the time in, your body will respond because it was made to move. It was made to lift. It was made to run. I wish you guys success in advance. And I want to see you guys be the kind of man you always knew you could. Because that's why we're here. Be the best man you can for yourself. Be the best man you can for your family. And society at large will benefit from all your hard work and the time you put in. Anyway, that's my time, fellas. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I drop a new video. Leave a comment down below. Share your success story with the gentlemen who watch this program, and also those who may think they don't have it in them. Encourage your brother that you can do this and that we're all in this thing together. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth will set him free. Till next time, fellas, this is Saving Men's Lives Network. Plenty more to come.